volunteer around the peninsula, I'm Senior Airman Taylor West. Do you think you know the tricks around a pool table? Get lured into this spider's web as Specialist Stephen Solomon reports how the Black Widow herself, Jeanette Lee, sinks the 8-ball into the corner pocket.
At Yongsan Air Base, troops get caught in a web as the Black Widow drops by to share her tricks of the trade as an international pool player.
When I first started playing pool, there were a lot of guys in the pool room who would say that I seemed so sweet off the table until I got a rack of balls and started knocking them all in. And my demeanor and style changed, and so they said I would lure my opponents to the table and eat them alive. And it was just the going joke in the pool room. I really started doing trick shots to entertain people. I think people really like seeing trick shots, and it's a nice way to show off. So that's really part of it. And also just when you go around and you're traveling and competing, you go and do things for television and the media. And so there again, we want to do some trick shots. And so I started getting better at that and eventually won the World Trick Shot Championship, which was awesome.
I am Specialist Stephen Solomon, Yongsan Air Base, Korea.
Troops also got the chance to learn from one of the greats. The military is always changing. When one soldier heard that she could be one of the first generations of female soldiers to have the chance of serving in the Army under a combat arms role, she took the chance.
As combat engineers, we work with explosive hazards and provide mobility to our unit in the battlefield. I wanted to join a combat MOS because they told me it was barely open to females, so I thought that as a challenge for myself. It was also to make my parents proud. Me joining the military, they saw that as something very honorable to do. In basic, it was 30 of us females to start off with, and by the time we got to AIT, it was 14 of us, and 14 of us graduated. I was very happy that I accomplished something like that. So far, what I like about my job is the people I work with. They become like a family to me. I want to show everyone that I can do the same thing as anybody in a combat MOS would.
On January 24, 2013, then Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta removed the military's ban on women serving in combat. Then, in December of 2015, Defense Secretary Ash Carter stated that starting in 2016, all combat jobs would be open to women. Yongsan City was rocking with tunes recently as PACAF's band Pacific Trends hit the street. Staff Sergeant Joseph Park has the story.
The Pacific Air Force Band Ensemble Pacific Trends performed at 2 locations in Yongsan City, Bokbong Elementary School and Ilmaekwan, a local orphanage. The band performed popular American songs, along with a few tunes that everyone recognized from movies. Although their audience did not speak English, the band had no trouble speaking to the crowd.
The beautiful thing about music is music in itself is its own language, and it transcends all barriers.
The ensemble's short one-day trip to Yongsan City highlighted the band's role in community outreach programs and showcased some of the Air Force's greatest cultural ambassadors.
This is that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer.
The 6-person ensemble is based out of Yokota, Japan, and performs throughout the Pacific AOR. Air Force Staff Sergeant Joseph Park, Yongsan City, Korea.
The band's trip to Yongsan City helped build relationships between the local community and troops. In the middle of the city, there remains a historical structure that still tells time to people of Seoul.
We traveled here today to Boshingak, the Bell of Seoul, and today we're heading up because I've been invited to ring. The bell is located on the 2nd floor of the 2-story structure, and the 1st floor is patrolled by the Royal Guards. At noon, the bell is rung by participants with the assistance from the guards. I rang the bell 12 times, informing people of Seoul that it is noon. The original bell was placed in Seoul in 1398, and over the centuries it has gone through multiple wars and fires. Historically, the bell was struck to announce the opening and closing of the 4 gates around Seoul. Presently, the bell is rung 33 times at midnight on New Year's Eve to announce the new year. Army Sergeant Matt Cromer, Seoul, Korea.
Tuesdays are the day for foreigners to get a chance to ring the bell. Forget the headphones when heading to the gym. One Wolfpack member is making sure her music is loud enough to get people moving. Tag along with Senior Airman Kat Thompson as she takes us to a Zumba class where fun and fitness go hand in hand.
Meet Nadia Ward. She's into fitness and dance, and she brings those two things together with Zumba.
Zumba basically is dance fitness to a variety of genres of music and just having a bunch of fun with and forgetting that you're actually working hard.
For her, teaching Zumba is all about passion.
I love to dance. I used to dance all over the Washington, D.C. metro area, theaters, churches, events of all kinds.
Not only does she have the dance experience, but she's also a certified personal trainer. And she thinks everyone should give Zumba a try.
Zumba is not just for girls. Guys have shown up to the class, and I think what they notice when they come is that they're gonna get that intensity that they're looking for.
Just how intense is it?
After the class, I'm pretty kind of exhausted.
Even though it's tough, these students keep coming back for more.
It is worth it. Come to this class, have a good time, listen to good music.
I'm Senior Airman Kat Thompson, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Contact your local fitness center to find out what fun classes they offer to keep you in shape. The library is a place where children can sit down and let their imagination run wild. Follow Army Sergeant Celine Lee to find out what's been going on at the library.
After 3 months of construction, the Yongsan Library finally welcomes the children in our community to their new playground. As a children's story hour volunteer and a mother, Tracy Toilette is excited about the new facility.
I think it's an awesome room. I think it allows the children the opportunity to come and read and be excited about it.
Young visitors can start their first step of lifelong learning in a children's room filled with books and furniture for them to read and relax.
I believe in lifelong learning, and I believe in the library. I've always used the library, so of course I would always encourage kids to come. And not just kids, I mean even us, big kids.
Army Sergeant Celine Lee, Yongsan, Korea.
The Yongsan Library is open Mondays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Military installations and organizations face many challenges. Sergeant A.J. Bate shows us one way service members and families prepare themselves financially for the future.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 69% of Americans are in debt, and median household debt has increased over $19,000 since the year 2000. Work-life consultant Alona Rayton wants to help others learn how to become financially independent.
I love personal finance because it doesn't just affect me, it affects everyone. And I want to educate our military community about everything that they have to know about personal finance.
From daily expenses, paying off debt, or investing for the future, Military Saves Week is an opportunity for organizations and installations to promote financial readiness in Department of Defense communities throughout the world.
There's so many array of topics that we can bring to the units. We got so many resources that we can tap on, and we can share it with anyone, everyone, in our military community.
Alona also says it's important to invest as early as possible because time will then be on your side and your money really will matter. From Yongsan Air Base, I'm Army Sergeant A.J. Bate.
Military Saves campaign is coordinated by Consumer Federation of America, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping service members and their families to pay off debt, save money, and invest in the future. That was your Around the Peninsula for this week. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.
This is the best! Wrong. This is the best. No, this is the best. Wrong again. This is the best.
Hey guys, don't fight. If you want to know what the best is, go to the Stars and Stripes link, Best of the Pacific. It has exactly what you're looking for.